Hey everybody, Claire here, and look who I have. Your favorite.
Ta-da.
Everyone has claimed you're everyone's favorite.
Thank you. I love you guys too. Thank you so much for watching. And I don't need my own channel. I don't want my own channel because I'm very happy to be here on Claire's channel all the time.
It's fun. Well, you're the most fun guest star because it's like,
Thank you.
I love having you over because it always is this fun little like.
We have a good rapport. And I think that you're very like scientific and I'm very not. And so it works.
I have never had anyone in their lives call me anything science or math related, so thank you.
Scientific. You're
I'll
smarty.
take that as a compliment.
Smarty. And so pretty and porcelain faced.
Oh my god.
I know.
Wow.
I'm getting brownie points because
Look
I
at
feel like
you.
I'm so happy we're doing a cookie video because I've been wanting this for so long.
Oh my gosh,
I love cookies.
This man loves cookies. And today we're doing a bracket system. And
So what is that? Because
okay, so do you watch any sports?
that's the funny thing, right?
Like,
I should know what the bracket system is like. Right, the NBA.
Yeah, right. Okay, so NBA, college basketball, whatever.
Yeah.
So the idea is, and I will have like an amazing infographic so you can see how we move along through our bracket system. But basically, it's like blank versus blank, and then the winner moves on to the next round, and then it's blank versus blank. So it's like a winnowing down until we have
to have the best cookie.
Exactly,
Oh,
the best
cool.
cookie. And today we're doing exclusively grocery store cookies. So it's everyone's favorites from growing up as a kid. This is what we're starting it off with.
My favorite cookies in the world, and they're so not good for you, but I really don't care.
They're also, I feel like, everybody's favorite cookie. And I figured that this one
Could go against this?
Yeah, the Lofthouse cookies are like an appropriate versus like you wouldn't want to put like a Famous Amos against this like immediately.
Totally.
Okay.
I'm starting ahead of time because
You really are because it's like your favorite. Okay, so to be honest, like I know that this is a thing for people. Like people are obsessed with these. The
I've never had
Lofthouse. I've had them before and I wasn't a huge fan. So let's see. Because the thing is, it's like they're very. If you see how white it is, I find them to be kind of underbaked. Here you go.
Okay, but I sometimes like so it's super soft. I like
Super
underbaked
soft.
cookies, like Toll House cookies.
that's different.
When they say like cook 10 minutes, I do about 7. I actually like this better than a cupcake. I find cupcakes most of the time to be really dry, especially store-bought cupcakes.
Yep.
This is moist. It's got that nice cookie dough look to it and the beautiful sprinkles.
And there's actually a little bit of salt to it, which I like.
I like it. I mean, I already know who's going to be the winner of this bracket, but so Pink Elephants. We have a new Compartes bar that has animal cookies on it.
Because he's obsessed.
Obsessed. And
Yeah.
it's got pink elephants on the cover.
I have to say I'm very proud of myself for putting these against each other because I think it's a really apt comparison. Like let's try to be a little scientific about it instead of it just being.
Well, these are like the pre-packaged kind of quick version of something like this.
What I like is that the circus animals are less sweet.
Then they are. This was very sweet. It was
Very
cloyingly sweet. That's why it reminded me so much of a cupcake. Was this bit right here is like frosting. These are frosted. Don't get it twisted. Frosting, frosted.
Don't get it twisted, boo. There we go. Okay, so now we have to vote. I actually was surprised by how much I enjoyed those. But I think because it is it's not quite as sweet.
Right.
And it has the crunch factor.
This. Right, exactly. Because, right, that's what I was going to say. I like the crunch. I like that when you bite into this, there's some substance. This is really soft.
Yeah, it's too much.
But it's good.
So the winner of round 1 is Mother's Circus Animals.
Well, Mothers pay me. I feel like besides Compartes, I talk about it more than anything else.
It's the only company, like tangentially like I don't know, cookie or candy related company that I've ever heard you like I like this company.
I love Mother's Animal Cookies. So these are the Tate Bake Shop, a little bake shop in every bite. We're gonna see if that's true.
These are from the Hamptons, so they're like a little fancy.
Oh, they're super posh.
They're super posh, but they're
cookies.
Everywhere now. Like at first they were only in specialty shops, but I feel like in the last few years they've been everywhere.
I've never had them.
But
they're paper thin and like they look really crispy.
They're very crispy. And so kind of also in the crispy cookie realm, Chips Ahoy.
Okay, one for you.
Okay.
One for me. Should we start with this? Let's start with the smaller
Okay,
cookies.
we'll start with the Chips Ahoy. Okay.
Because this one is something that a lot of people know from their childhood.
Exactly. So it's like a little bit thicker. It almost has like a shortbread texture to it. This is the kid I was. I would like look at where all the chocolate chips were and take tiny bites just around where the chocolate chips were.
Okay, but here's the problem I have. I never liked the chocolate that they use in this.
Even when you were like 6?
No, that's why I like Famous Amos better. Famous Amos had a more chocolatey taste. This is yummy.
I know. Hold on, I'm gonna try one. These are really good.
They are crispy and they are delicious. And they have that kind of that brown sugar taste, that caramel taste, which I love.
A lot of egg white. What I really like about these cookies is because it's committed to the idea that it's a crispy cookie. When you're doing a prepackaged cookie, you can't really go for a gooey cookie, right? Like, 'cause it's just not gonna happen. It has to be shelf stable.
I mean, they try, but it fails.
It always fails, right? Because then they end up having to do things like adding like corn syrup.
Wait, no. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I interject.
Yeah.
Grandma's cookies. The prepackaged ones that you can get like 7-Eleven, they're big. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
I love those.
yeah,
The oatmeal raisin,
Totally.
the peanut butter, they're soft. The oatmeal raisin, I like lived on that when I was a kid.
Oh my
I
God.
love dessert so much.
Hold on.
I could talk about dessert all day.
I have the best idea for one of our next hauls. We need to go on a road trip, and we need to do a 7-Eleven haul.
I would love to do that. Can we go to like places? Let's go to the Madonna Inn. Wow.
This definitely
is
wins.
good. This definitely wins. I don't know if it's going to hold a candle to my animal cookies, but...
Right, well, this one to me is like, I mean... So this is the sandwich cookie chocolate edition. So we have Milanos. These are the milk chocolate variety, but still, like, they also come in dark chocolate and mint, which is actually very good. And then double stuffed Oreos. This is gonna be really hard. When I was 8 years old and I wanted to be a fancy lady, I would always get Milanos because I love the paper. I loved how they tasted. I love they came in paper. Because it looks really fancy. Especially if you're having like a tea party with dolls and you're like, ooh, look at these.
Okay, can we just stuff our face with double stuff?
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Okay, so here's your, don't eat it yet. Hold on, don't eat it yet.
Look at how stuffed it is.
It's almost like it's double the stuff. It's crazy.
Almost like that.
Almost like
and
that.
The smell. I love the smell of an Oreo cookie.
Hold on, but you can't eat it yet because we have to ask a question.
Oh, I don't know this game.
Yes, you do. From like middle
but
school.
I really don't.
Where you'd be like, okay, which boy likes me? Is it Jack or Ben? And then you'd twist and whatever side.
It's so funny. I'm dating a Jack and a Ben.
Stop.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. Got me very excited. But you ask like a question and then you twist it and whatever side the cream goes on
is the answer.
Is the answer.
Okay, I'm gonna ask myself a question, but I'm not telling it to the public. It's going in my brain. But you can. But I'm ready. It's like, you know when they say to make a wish on your birthday, you shouldn't say if you want it to come true. So you ready?
Okay, so wait, okay, we're either both gonna keep it secret or we're both gonna...
No. Mine is like, it's gotta be here.
This is a very intense question.
Right?
Okay.
I got the one I wanted.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh, I did not.
It smells so good. We do have a new Compartes bar, cookies and cream, that is full of Oreos. And it's amazing. It's got white chocolate and dark chocolate, and it is probably my favorite bar I've ever made. It's literally studded with tons of Oreos, and the white and the dark emulates this flavor.
That's ridiculous. You're bringing, I can keep that today, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gonna be so good. This with like the biggest glass of milk. All right, we have to eat the Milanos. We have to just like...
because we already know the Oreos won. But
sorry,
Oreo
I do
is
love
like
Milanos.
The Oreo, though, is like the quintessential cookie.
Oh,
It's the all-American cookie, and what I love about an Oreo is you have that deep, dark chocolate flavor on the sandwich portion. And it actually is, it's not that sweet.
No, it's not.
The cream is very sweet, and you know Oreos are based on whoopie pie, right?
That's so interesting. Well, you know what's funny about Oreos too is I've noticed it's one of those cookies that cannot be replicated. Any off-brand Oreo, it just is not.
Well, I'll tell you this. For the cookies and cream chocolate bar of Compartes, I was thinking, I should use an off-brand because I don't want to say Oreo, blah, blah, blah. Well, I haven't said Oreo, but the off-brand ones don't taste like Oreos. So it has real Oreos in there. And I'm not going the cheap route. It's got real Oreos.
Yeah, it's no other way. All right, Milano time.
I've never had a milk chocolate one.
Round 2 goes to Oreos.
Duh. It's going to be really tough to pit animal cookies and Oreos against each other.
That's why it's a bracket system.
And I feel like the YouTubers are going to revolt.
These ones, Teddy Grahams, you remember from growing up.
I love Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams are great. And then the other ones are the classic Walker shortbread.
And the Teddy Grahams sometimes came in cinnamon.
Yes.
I like the cinnamon ones.
Really, I like the plain. I always like them.
They're so cute too.
They have tummies with like belly buttons.
I wonder if I should do a Teddy Graham Comparte someday.
Why not? I think we should just do an entire nostalgia series. Thoughts on Teddy Grahams?
I like Nabisco Honey Grahams better. They didn't have that much flavor, but it's also maybe because like my mouth has got a lot of cookies going on.
I think it's because too they're meant to be. They're like graham crackers that are just like in the shape of teddy bears.
And they're just really small too.
Yeah, they just taste like teddy bears. All right, so now we have the classic.
I want to make an observation about this. So when I pulled this out of the thing and I just smelled it, it smells so buttery.
I mean, for real.
And it looks so buttery, but the smell of it is so intense and delicious.
I'm super impressed with this. It is 4 ingredients, and that's it.
Wow. So what are they?
Flour, butter, sugar, salt.
See, this is my kind of cookie.
Yeah. I love the Walkers. They're really good, especially if you need a shortbread cookie for like a crust or something like that. These are the ones to buy.
I've never had it. They're so buttery, so yummy.
Look,
with some jam, like some strawberry, or like you said, a crust for a pie with this. Oh.
I don't think you can see, but my dog is in my lap right now, and he's trying to eat this box.
Hi, Buster, baby.
Hi.
Hi.
No, don't try to feed him a box. Like, what are you doing? So that means Walker shortbread one. All right, so now this is how it works. We've done the bracket system. We now have it down from out of 8, 4 emerge. So out of these 4.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank
Suspense.
you. I was waiting for that. Okay, yes. And so out of these 4, we then tasted them and they compete. And then we get the top 2. The top 2 compete and we have the number 1 cookie out of the grocery store.
Wow. Okay, so I already know like my top 3.
Right.
But then it's going to be hard.
Okay, so here, Tate's. So I think we should do Walker first since we just had it.
Oh, she's got her hidden pieces. I'm just eating tons and tons of cookies.
Pockets with cookies.
See, okay, can we, like, philosophical debate here. This part of the cookie, I don't love. It is a little bit, like, too dry and caramely.
Okay.
But I love when I hit the chocolate chip cookie and the kind of juxtaposition of the crunch and the chocolate. But this one I love no matter where I bite it.
Right.
So, is it best overall cookie, or is it best... maybe wherever you bite it might be good, might not be as good.
I would say you should take it as it's a holistic thing, right?
The whole cookie.
Because it's not an MVP bracket, right? It's not like we're going through it by like player by player.
Right. We have to take the whole team.
The whole team.
I'm on team shortbread.
Ooh, man. Oh, this is hard. I'm still team Tate. So let's do a little rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins, that's who moves
I
forward.
love this. I love this kitschiness. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No!
Tate's moves on.
Okay.
All right. So Tate's moves on.
Now we have Oreos versus animal cookies.
Yeah. Okay. So I think I'm going to start with the animal cookie because Oreos have a stronger flavor. Okay. Ready?
They're so perfectly sweet. That's what's so great about an animal cookie. And they're so crunchy, but creamy.
This one's going to be very emotional for me, deciding between these 2.
Me too. I mean, these are probably my 2 favorite store-bought cookies.
I know, man. I like the Oreos because they're less sweet. So I feel like I could eat more of the Oreos.
I feel like we're going to need to rock, paper, scissors again because animal cookies are always my favorite cookie.
I know.
But the thing is, right, it's so unfair.
I know.
There can only be one winner.
Yeah.
That's what happens in the NBA or whatever we're
And sometimes there's upsets.
There isn't.
This is a big upset.
Because these things are so different. An animal cookie and an Oreo are so different. And I love them both. They're like almost equally. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
Animal cookies. So now we're down to animal cookies versus Tate's.
How? Look, Buster's upset for me. Do you see him?
No, he's got excited. He's like, animal cookies, I'm an animal.
He's running because he's like, Mom, I'm worried. No, not Oreos. He looks like an Oreo. Look at his pot.
He could have been called Oreo.
The animal cookie does have that perfect bite.
It's just everything you want in a cookie. It's so simple, yet it's so good.
It's so good.
And familiar. And it takes me to that happy place.
Totally.
Through animal cookies. Yeah, animal cookies are the hands down winner.
That's amazing. I agree.
They're so good.
We agree. No need for rock, paper, scissors, sir. Well, I'm so happy we solved the question.
The great cookie question of 2016.
This was the great cookie question. And I think we're both cookie monsters in our own right.
What other questions do you want us to solve?
Seriously, we will do a bracket. Please, guys, post below. What do you want to see from us? This was so much fun. What other foods do you think we can compete with? But yeah, thank you so much. Like the video if you like it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.
I think a potato crawl. That should be how it ends.
On that note, potato crawl.